Known for his killer instinct and unmatched tenacity, Marlon Vera embodies the spirit of a true fighter who knocks people out to oblivion and submits them in the blink of an eye. From the streets of Chone, Ecuador to the bright lights of the octagon, his journey has been one of perseverance and a burning desire to make his mark in the world of mixed martial arts.
Salazar's in trouble. That is very tight now, John. Now attacking with the armbar. He got it.
This is the story of Marlon Chito Vera, one of the deadliest finishers in the UFC's bantamweight division. Marlon Vera shares his childhood memories in a town called Chone in Ecuador with an older sister and brother, often caught up in street fights' lively energy. Things took a positive turn when Marlon, at 16, found a new passion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as he started training in Guayaquil, a city he had recently embraced as his new home. Chito's eyes lit up as he watched the legendary fighter George St. Pierre in action. From that moment, he made a promise to himself. He wanted to be just like GSP when he grew up. Marlon earned the endearing nickname Chito, a Spanish term that playfully translates to shush. Little did anyone know, Marlon would bring this nickname to life, creating a reputation for knocking opponents out.
From a great position for Marlon Vera. Big shot! Oh! Huge elbow! Oh,
without the right of reply. Vera embarked on his journey as an amateur in 2011, transitioning to the professional circuit in February 2012. He achieved a record of 6-1-1, showcasing his skills in regional promotions across Latin America prior to vying for a spot on The Ultimate Fighter reality show. In May 2014, it was unveiled that Vera had secured a spot as a contestant on The Ultimate Fighter Latin America, representing Team Verdum. During the show, Vera showcased his prowess by scoring a flawless knockout victory in the quarterfinals, but unfortunately, he had to withdraw from the semifinal bout due to a skin infection. Despite leaving the show early, the UFC matchmakers couldn't ignore such talent and signed the Ecuadorian to the promotion nevertheless. Chito was welcomed to the big leagues on November 15, 2014 by Marco Beltran, a dangerous finisher whose previous bouts never heard the final bell. Vera quickly displayed his wrestling power, giving Beltran a free ride with Chito Airlines. Marlon threatened with submissions, but the opponent proved a hard pill to swallow. Although the debuting Ecuadorian attempted another sneaky submission.
Set it up. He's got to finish it right here. He's got it under the chin. Beltran's in deep.
Luring the opponent into a Darce choke, the experience factor played a crucial role in this fight as Chito was edged on the judges' scorecards.
Psycho Beltran.
Marlon was back in action against Roman Salazar, who had a solid 9-3 MMA record. After testing Chito's guard in the first, Salazar proceeded with the same tactic in the second round, where he thought he had the advantage. Salazar soon realized he got into a snake pit, as Chito caught him in a beautiful triangle, hammering his head with brutal elbows before executing a beautiful triangle armbar submission. The following year, the 23-year-old Chito challenged himself against Davey Grant, a submission wizard with a 100% finishing rate up to that point. The Englishman proved to be a high mountain to climb.
Oh, it looks hurt already.
Lovely stuff there.
Exposing Marlon's lack of experience into a unanimous decision victory.
Do it again. So he just took the point away, didn't stop action.
Dangerous! Davey Grant!
Nonetheless, during the same year, Chito was back in the cage against Ning Guangyu, dominating the Chinese fighter throughout the fight.
Oh, a head kick attempt.
To go round one.
Catches a kick. Tries to get this fight to the floor.
Finishing 2016 victorious.
You're sliding to the left.
Oh! Oh, dang! Oh! Oh! Guangyu goes down. Chito Vera pulls the back.
Marlon Chito Vera.
On March 18, 2017, Vera squared off against Brad Pickett, a UFC veteran with a notable victory against the flyweight GOAT, Demetrius Johnson. After a competitive first round, the Ecuadorian crow-copped Pickett into the shadow realm, spoiling his retirement in front of his home audience.
Oh! Huge head kick there from Vera. And that...
Chito Vera.
4 months after earning his second Performance of the Night bonus, Chito stepped in to face Brian Kelleher, a decorated striker and submission specialist. Kelleher started the hunting season with a takedown attempt.
His right hand over the top lands clean for Kelleher, now a level change,
forcing Marlon against the cage. The hunter became a prey when Chito trapped Brian's hand while reversing the position to a beautiful armbar submission attempt.
Is he going to let go and try to separate or get the takedown? And here we are.
Boy, and that was a gorgeous scramble.
Forcing the referee to stop Vera from taking the arm home with him.
It was a gorgeous scramble where he stepped through, got the trip.
Oh, he got it!
Brazil turned out to be a cursed soil for Chito Vera as he lost his next bouts against John Lineker and Douglas Silva de Andrade, both by unanimous decision. Chito's determination to get back on his feet and continue winning was motivated by a family situation. Marlon's eldest daughter suffers from a unique neurological disorder known as Mobius syndrome, marked by facial paralysis and the inability to perform lateral eye movements.
Everything just changed on my mind. The way I see things, the way I approach things, this hunger came out of me. I was like, from now on, nothing is about me and nothing will never be. I gotta make things happen for my daughter. I'm gonna win fights, I'm gonna make money, and pay the surgery for Anna so she can smile.
At the UFC 227 event, Marlon was back in the cage against Wuliji Birin, who possesses crafty submission techniques. The Chinese fighter was reminded how fragile the human torso is by receiving 2 hard body shots.
Close the show.
Here's that left, right on the button, and Wuliji
That shut his system down completely.
started to win.
Beautiful body shot, cripples Burin.
That's it.
Chito Vera.
Chito was still not ready to put 2018 to rest and found himself in action against Guido Canetti, who had a solid record of 8-3 up to that point. After delivering a picture-perfect left uppercut in the second, Vera started moving down the opposition with a machine gun-like fire. When Chito executed a beautiful outside trip takedown, Canetti had no option but to accept the battle on the enemy's territory, where Chito ruled supreme.
Beautiful uppercut. Oh, and now Canetti's covering up. Vera
Finishing the sequence with a rear naked choke.
trying to put the squeeze, and there is the tap. What a...
The following year, Vera was matched up against Frankie Sayens, who held a notable victory over the Georgian powerhouse Merab Devalashvili. The Ecuadorian landed a powerful low kick, followed by a precise left hand
When he tries to dart in. Another one. There's another one.
that dropped the veteran instantly. Sayens desperately sought refuge on the canvas as he tried to reverse the positions, but grabbing Chito's leg could hardly be called salvation, as he hammered Frankie's head until the referee jumped in for the rescue.
The battle with the right hand. Oh, and now Chito Vera seeking the finish. It's over. Heavy fist coming, and that is...
In less than 4 months, Vera was back in the octagon against Nohelen Hernandez, who promised to be worth a challenge. His plans were brought to an end when Chito delivered a powerful knee in the second,
With some urgency under him now.
Oh, beautiful knee. Oh, and he's...
followed by subsequent bombs to the head that forced him to give up his back, which ultimately led to a tap out.
He's got the back. He's under the neck.
John,
He's
it's
on
time.
the neck. He's got it.
That's time.
That's it.
Wow.
Marlon made his final walk in 2019 against Andre Ewell, a former professional boxer with a solid MMA record of 15-5. After 2 rounds of a chess game at close range, Chito dragged the opponent down by threatening with a guillotine.
Now goes back in. And grabs the neck as Ewell bent over for a moment.
And soon enough, Ewell regretted not bringing his helmet to the octagon.
From a great position for Marlon Vera. Big shot. Big elbows. Steps in. Marlon Vera does it.
The following year, Vera was scheduled to face Song Yadong, who was on a 5-fight unbeaten streak with the UFC. From the fight's opening moments, they went to a stand-up war, unloading a cargo of heavy strikes. After 2 competitive rounds, the third round was an all-out war with a vibrant finale that left Vera shocked in disbelief when Bruce Buffer announced Song the winner.
Round number 3 for Vera. That's definitely going to get in the
Decision, Song Yadong.
On August 15, 2020, Chito was matched against Sean O'Malley, an undefeated prospect and a future bantamweight champion.
To take blows from O'Malley. Oh, that's it. That is.
Now he does a fin.
The weird skinny guy learned the hard way that you can't forge Ecuadorian steel with a glass hammer, injuring his leg in the process. Chito stalked him like an ambush predator after prey.
In between rounds, if on.
and launched a heavy artillery of bombs, bouncing Chone's head off the canvas like a blacksmith. The referee was forced to jump in and prevent the American from leaving the arena on a stretcher.
Huge elbow from Chito.
Vera finalized the year with a fight against Jose Aldo, the former WEC and UFC featherweight champion, widely considered one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time. After 2 rounds of back-and-forth action where neither of them was ready for a compromise, Aldo gained momentum in the third and secured Chito's back.
On the one hip.
Open the cage again.
Was he a little bit high?
Despite defending well and avoiding big shots, Vera found himself on the losing side again, as the judges believed Aldo did enough to win the contest.
Exactly what Andre Pederneiras asked for. He went out there and did it.
5 years after they initially clashed, Chito Vera and Davey Grant were scheduled for a rematch. After a close first round, Marlon unloaded vicious elbows in the second, which resulted in Davey's head flowing blood. The slugfest continued in the third.
Short left hand there.
What a shot by Davey.
Oh yeah, Davey's looking worn out.
But it was all Chito who was hunting for the submission. That evening, Vera brought home a unanimous decision victory
That's it.
and a fight of the night bonus. On November 6, 2021, Marlon Vera was given the opportunity to fight Frankie Edgar, a UFC legend and a former lightweight champion. Edgar utilized his superior wrestling early in the fight, and it was evident that he was willing to spend less time striking than cat swimming. He kept the momentum in the second, taking Chito to the canvas again in an attempt to keep the Dragon at bay. But then, in the third, Chito proved that his striking is as deadly as a .44 Magnum shot, as he delivered a nasty front kick to the chin that almost sent Frankie's head to the moon.
It just stomps him. 100% good stop.
Next on the list was Rob Font, a former CES MMA champion with notable victories over Sergio Pettis, Marlon Moraes, and Cody Garbrandt. From the opening moments, Chito was launching missiles at Rob's head, battering his face like a butcher with a knife. The Puerto Rican had moments of his own and returned with fire.
Pushing That's 4 and 5. This, as long as he can eat it.
But in the end, his face looked like ground meat, and Marlon raised his hands, victorious once again.
Marlon Chito Vera!
From one former champion to another, Chito was matched against Dominick Cruz next, a former 2-time UFC bantamweight champion. Cruz possesses one of the best footwork and head movements in the sport, and they say that trying to fight Dominick is like trying to catch a mosquito with chopsticks. The American put his reputation of being untouchable to the test and had some early success during the fight. However, the fairy tale came to an end in the fourth when Chito unloaded his nuclear button,
Points and then get off the Start with the jab.
shutting Dominick's lights off with a devastating head kick.
He's out. Cruz is down.
Chito
As he was climbing up to the top and slowly but surely knocking on the title door, Marlon Vera was matched against Corey Sandhagen, a crafty striker known for his spectacular knockouts against Marlon Moraes and Frankie Edgar. Chito appeared to be gun-shy in this bout, as if he was waiting for a perfect opportunity to launch an atomic bomb that would end the fight instantly. Unfortunately for him, that moment never came, and Corey was the better man that night, edging the Ecuadorian on the judges' scorecard via split decision victory. Chito did not want to be remembered based on his last performance and was eager to return to action, this time against Pedro Munoz, a BJJ black belt, with notable victories over Rob Font, Cody Garbrandt, and Chris Gutierrez. In a stand-up war of constant pounding, Chito was the one who was swinging the hammer.
Two by Chito. He didn't quite connect.
Winning convincingly on all judges' scores at the end.
I think Munoz got stuck. Yeah, he's hurt.
Marlon Chito Vera!
Marlon Chito Vera has etched his name in the annals of the UFC with his killer instinct.
Huge head kick there from Vera.
An unwavering determination. Marlon's journey is not just about fights and victories. It's a testament to his commitment to family, especially his daughter, battling a rare neurological disorder. With each battle, he fights not only for himself, but for her, showcasing his resilience and heart. While setbacks have come his way, Chito's story is one of resilience, bouncing back stronger after every loss, a true warrior in the pursuit of greatness. His legacy continues to grow, and as the echoes of each fight ring out, it's clear that Marlon Chito Vera is a dominant force in the sport, leaving an indelible mark in the world of MMA. If you enjoy this video and want to see more quality content, hit the subscribe button, smash like, and kick the notification bell.